he playing and loses?
He is actually. He's set to fight Belief because he just beat Ernie. So it looks like it's going to be you and me riding this one out.
Okie dokie.
But it's going to be a very interesting match nonetheless. I don't know how often Tweek gets a chance to fight against Pikachus at any level, just because there's not a lot of active Pikachus even at the high level currently.
This is ESAM.
It's really just ESAM. A lot of them have moved off the character, and being as Enki is sort of carrying the character for an entire continent, like
the continent
of
Europe?
No pressure.
All right, let's see how he fares here, though, against one of the world's finest players, TSM Tweek.
So Trainer versus Pikachu, again, is not a matchup that I see often thanks to how elusive this character is. But I feel like Pikachu can do decently against all of the Pokemon. I feel like it might not be an overwhelming matchup on either side, but I'm curious to see just off of execution how well this goes.
Enki just not letting Tweek breathe here.
He's got to take every lead that he can get, especially while Squirtle's out on the field.
Yeah.
Squirtle being like particularly light and fast doesn't help him against Pikachu.
And out comes the Ivysaur. Oh, that air dodge.
Oh, I love the idea. The drag down back air would have been so good. Got Ivysaur further and lower than I think he could recover from the ledge possibly if it worked, but we don't count ifs here in Smash.
No, we do not.
That's what we're going to see plenty of, though. Even though it's not nearly as abusable as it was in previous iterations of Smash, Quick Attack still enlarges Pikachu's hurt box in inordinate ways. Like, it was definitely much more egregious in like Smash 4, for instance, where Pikachu could just explode despite not being near you. But given that down air and up air from Ivysaur are so large, it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
And Tweek is taking this lead incredibly far now that he's gotten the first blow.
Yeah. But Enki here just needs to secure this first stock. Tries to get the third. Ooh! All right.
I like that a lot.
That was nice.
That's cute.
All right, and the Squirtle's out. And now the Ivysaur's out.
Yeah, Tweek tried to go for the pratfall jab forward smash, which would have definitely killed Pikachu. And as soon as that didn't work, just opt back into Ivysaur. I feel like Ivysaur is the best bet in this matchup.
Yeah.
Followed by Charizard, but Charizard only on the basis that he has safe enough hitboxes to swing with.
Enki just runs into that Charizard up smash.
A lot of people forget that it actually like picks up at a reasonable height.
Yeah.
Doesn't look it, but it definitely does.
Definitely a very deceiving hitbox. But Enki, though, laying back on this damage. But Tweek is just not allowing him to land here, and now comes the Ivysaur again.
Yeah, and this is at the percentages where it's not so much immediate kills, so much as it's the kill setups that Enki's got to worry about.
Yeah. And there it is.
Yeah, that's one thing that Enki's got to catch on to, is that he can't really threaten Thunder or kill the ledge because Ivysaur can just blow it up so easily.
Yeah, Enki, though, having a strong start there. Like, Enki, once he's in, he's racking up as much damage as he can, but it's just Tweek is, once he gets out of that, he's very controlling of the situation. Just not allowing Enki to get in.
I like how Enki isn't backing down from a fight, though. Like, he's taking this opportunity to figure out his options. He's rotated through a lot of different routing with Pikachu's combos, which I think is super important. And on top of that, he's figuring out different options at the ledge. I just feel like the options he's led with in that rotation were, like, the worst ones you could.
Yeah.
Just because Ivysaur can blow it up.
All right, gets the down air, but Tweek just able to respond, but... Oop. All right, Enki just trying to get off the ledge right now. Tweek just not letting him breathe. Pushes him off stage, and now comes the Ivysaur.
Yeah, the water gun into Pokemon Switch I think is super smart from Tweek. And I'm surprised we haven't seen something like that from other Pokemon trainers. What the hell is Tweek doing?
I do not know.
Yeah, a lot of actions per minute out here.
Tweek is just pressing buttons.
Hey, listen, when his up air is also like discount forward air and back air, You might as well use what you got.
Might as well.
However, I do not agree with the switch to Charizard. I feel like with the percentage lead that he had, he was best off sticking to Ivysaur, net the kill, and then hang around as Ivysaur, maybe even start the next stock out as Squirtle. I feel like while he's a bigger body, he's just susceptible to taking more damage that he doesn't need to.
Yeah.
Also take note that Enki's starting to try and hunt around with down tilt. Down tilt will cause a pratfall, and given this, oh
my goodness!
All right.
All right, and Enki taking the lead here. All right, let's see how much damage he can rack up before.
Yo, sometimes we don't need setups. We just need one good read.
Oh. Is Enki the first person to take a lead on Tweek the entire day?
If you don't count doubles, yes. Because doubles, technically, he lost a set with Ralphie against the double Yoshis.
But Enki representing France, he's out here. He is French.
Oh, no, please. Please, you gotta go.
Bye. I'm still here. Got him. Anyway.
You know, it is worth noting, though, Enki is putting up a really good fight. But forcing Tweek to adapt into different styles of play amongst the Pokemon, I think is just a good showing of his own skills as a player. Because, like, it's not enough that he's able to pilot a lot of characters well. It's that he's able to adapt, like, different ideas to those characters' tools on the fly.
Definitely. All right, Enki regaining control of center stage, but Tweek just grabs him.
It's dead even right now.
This is very scary for Enki.
Expecting a jump at the ledge. Good on Enki, because he has been doing that a lot. I don't blame Tweek for reading the option. But I guess if Enki's aware of his habits, it's good enough for the sake of being able to mix up. Where's the catch? Oh, we get a very rare miss-input from Tweek.
Hold
Bullet
on.
seeds to his death.
All right, the up throw, still alive.
Yeah, no, that doesn't kill until around 150, even though it's Smashville kind of tiny. It's a mite petite.
It is a very tiny stage.
It's smart.
Oh. Goes over him with the fair. This is the big orange dragon.
Mashington.
Yo, don't do Mashington like that. All right, changes out, getting out of that string. All right, gets the fair.
Yeah, decent percentage. Oh my God, that positioning was so good. If he was just a little bit later on it, it would have been perfect. But on the flip side of things, amazing recognition of the situation from Tweek. Because if he messed up that down air, he was in prime position just to get forward air.
Enki just putting on so much damage right now, and Tweek hasn't touched him yet this stock. Oh!
Yeah, so Nair's a great confirm into multitudes of smash
Yo, wait.
attacks. There it
Hold
is.
on.
They did fair.
Oh my goodness.
We're going into game 3.
Game 3.
Enki had such a powerful lead in that game too. I'm not really surprised we're going into game 3.
This is...
At the same time, Enki played so boldly.
That he was playing very boldly. He just wasn't afraid to go out there against Tweek and
Like,
just call him out on stuff.
Pikachu really out there.
This rat is here. All right. And Tweek sticking with the trainer here.
Yeah, no, that's one thing you got to give him credit for. A lot of top players, if they try to sandbag in a bracket, they'll crack and go to a character they're more comfortable with. But Tweek sticks to his guns. It's also worth noting that I've never seen Tweek pick into a low-tier character or even a mid-tier character or even a high-tier character in AON. He's only played really good characters. I really don't think it's the character either. It's just...
Tweek is just very good at understanding this game and understanding how it works. I feel like he can just play anyone.
And on the opposite side of the coin, like, Tweek is human. You could just out and out say that game 2, he got outplayed by Enki. But this is game 3 we're at. We'll see how well things work for Town and City being the pick, which I think Trainer as a whole can take advantage of far more than Pika can.
Oh,
yeah.
jab.
I still think you should go for the other jab. If and only if you can get further positioning away.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, Tweek takes game 3 with a very convincing lead thus far.
Yeah. Enki has not put too much damage on the board yet. But gets that fair. All right. Ooh. It's a very risky position to be on the platform there for Enki. All right.
Yo, trying to shark with the bears. All right, I like this man's guts. His Pikachu has solid execution, but the fact that he's willing to go for these wonky-ass options is so cool.
Oh, he goes down there, and he forces the Charizard. That was really smart. I hear Artie getting loud out there.
Yeah, of course Artisan's going to goon out. Right now, Artie has to back up all of France, which, by the way, I see you, France.
Yo,
You
France is out here in the chat. Oh, Tweek doesn't get that grab.
Yeah, Pikachu, as people like to say, pancaking, but nonetheless, he shortens his hitbox very often, or his hurtbox, rather.
All right, that's our, yep. That's just, get him out of here. Just get him out of here. All right, Squirtle comes back out. All right.
At the early percentages, there's no reason not to be in Squirtle.
Yeah.
I feel like because of Squirtle's size, he's able to just go mano-a-mano with Pikachu really easily. None of his combos are negatively impacted. He's able to stay just as squirrely as Pikachu is.
All right, and Tweek getting him up to about 50 here, but Enki now back in. All right, and that switch was smart, just getting out of that.
Right. Yeah, in the midst of scrambles, it's a decent enough get-out-of-jail card, but Tweek does have to be careful about how often he uses it because he's done it a couple of times this set, and Enki has blown him up for it on at least one occasion.
Oh! Catches him with the down B. All right. Two of them fighting for position, and the Vine Whip, still not enough.
Great DI on Enki, but also good decision-making on Tweek. That was like really difficult to space.
F-smash.
Speaking of, launch the cannonball.
Also like Inky's recovery there. He knew that there was coming out, so he went in straight and then he went up to get above Tweek right there.
I feel like Tweek has conditioned Enki so well with the amount of dares that he's abused him with throughout the set.
All right, doesn't get it there.
Ooh. Oh, that neutral air dodge actually spelled disaster for him.
Oh, he almost looked
Oh, that was a tragic end, but amazingly played by Tweek. He's going to take the set 2-1. Good on Enki for finally putting a dent in this man as Tweek moves on further through the winner's bracket.